International Silver Company presents the Silver Theater, starring Jack Benny and Mary Livingston in The Amazing Mr. Williams. And here with a word for you is the director of Silver Theater, Conrad Nagel.
Thank you, Henry Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to Silver Theater, friends. Well, tonight is Silver Theater's last dramatic broadcast for this season. And your favorite radio team, Jack Benny and Mary Livingston, is here to help make this farewell show a happy and hilarious one. In just a moment, the curtain will go up on Act One. But before it does, And now the silver curtain rises on Act One of The Amazing Mr. Williams, adapted from the Columbia picture by Frank Galen, Keith Fowler, and Sam Perrin. It stars Jack Benny as Jack Williams and Mary Livingston as Mary Carroll. At police headquarters in a certain large city, Chief of Detectives McGovern is in conference with one of his men, Jack Williams. Detective Williams is known to the department as the amazing Mr. Williams, and with some reason, for he's the only detective in the entire city whose record is 100%.
Yes, Williams, a perfect record.
I guess it is, Chief.
It's amazing. 5 years on the force, and not once, even by accident, have you solved a case or caught a criminal.
I know, sir.
For half a century, the motto of this department was crime doesn't pay. Then you joined the force.
Oh, gee whiz, give me a break, Inspector. One of these days, I'll walk in here with the phantom Slugger himself.
Sure. You'll walk in here with the crook who's terrorized this town for 6 months when not one other man in my department has even caught sight of him. The boys should hear that.
Oh, the boys are jealous, that's all. Ever since I came in here, they've been after my head.
Now, what would they do with a thing like that?
Why, they'd... Look, I've just had a few bad breaks, Chief.
Oh, sure. What about the time the Fifth National Bank was held up and you brought in a suspicious-looking character you found on the scene of the crime?
Well, how did I know J. Hedger Hoover had an account at that bank? Hedger, not Hedger.
I don't know.
You make me nervous, that's what it is.
I don't know why I put up with you, Williams. That girlfriend of yours comes in here every week and begs me to fire you.
Oh, Mary's just sore because my work keeps me so busy. She's really crazy about me, Chief. That's why I've got to make good in this department.
Okay, Williams, but I'm warning you. The next time you fall down on an assignment, you're fired.
Oh, pardon me, Chief. I thought you were alone.
I am, practically. What is it?
The boys just picked up Knuckles Mosby on that warehouse job. He ain't talking so far.
He will when I get through with him. Send him in here.
Okay, Chief.
Chief, do me a favor, will you? Give me a chance at Knuckles Mosby. I can make him sing.
You?
Sure, I won't need a rubber hose or anything. I'll go to work on him with my bare fist. He'll talk or I'll beat him to a... Say, he's going to be handcuffed, isn't he?
Sure.
Well, he'll talk or I'll beat him to a pulp. What do you say, Chief? It's my big chance.
Okay.
Here he is, Chief.
Yeah, quick, Shelvin. We're leaving you with Williams, Knuckles. See you later.
Well, Knuckles, I'm going to ask you a few questions, see? And I want straight answers, you understand? Now, sit down.
Who are you, a new cop around here?
Of course not. Been on the force 5 years. Now, look.
Hey, what'd you do before you became a bull?
Me, I worked in a shoe store at Matheson. You know, the one on 8th and Hill. Now, look.
So you sold shoes, huh?
Well, for the first 3 months, I just sold shoe laces and polish, you know. You know, accessories, see? Then, of course, after that, they put me in the shoe department. Now, look.
Any dough in that racket?
Well, I made about... Now, cut that out! I'm asking the questions. Now, what do you know about that warehouse job, Knuckles?
Oh, you too, huh? I thought you might be different from the rest of these cops.
What are you talking about?
The way they've been hounding me. Cops like McGovern. Everywhere I go, they just hound me.
Oh, don't hand me that stuff.
But it's the truth. I'm the cleanest, straightest man in the country. They just keep on hounding me. They got it in for me, I tell you. They got it in for me. They just won't leave me alone.
They won't?
All on account of I made a little bit of a mistake when I was a kid.
Gee, what'd you do?
Well, one night, more for a lark than anything else, I swiped $100,000 off a mail train.
You mean when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Gee,
thing any adolescent child might do.
I went to jail. Pretty near killed my poor little old white-haired mother.
I know.
And my poor little old white-haired father. All I could do was wave to him.
Wait to?
Yeah. They put me in the same day they let him out.
Oh, that's awful.
But I've gone straight ever since. But will cops like McGovern believe it? No. He tries to pin every job in town on me. And now this warehouse thing. I'm innocent, Mr. Williams. I'm innocent.
I believe you, son. And I'll see what I can do for you.
Gee, you're a peach.
Well, Williams, anything to say?
I hate you, McGovern. Hate you. Do you hear? I hate you.
Waiter. Oh, waiter.
Yes, madame.
I'll order now. I've waited long enough for that. Oh, hold it a second. Here he comes.
Hello, Mary. Sorry I'm a little late.
A little late. I thought this was another stand-up.
Oh, no. You see, I was grilling a suspect, and I...
Do you mind if I order a drink?
No, go right ahead. Anything you want.
Yes, madame.
I'll have a champagne cocktail.
2 beers, waiter.
Yes, sir.
You know my views on champagne, Mary. It's definitely not good for the system. Now, where was I?
You were saving 90 cents on the drinks.
I was not. It's just a matter of health.
Oh, by the way, did McGovern give you a little hint that maybe you ought to resign or something?
What do you mean, hint?
Oh, something subtle like, you're fired, bum.
Nobody's firing me, not with the good work I did today. Imagine those dumb cops were going to railroad a man to jail until I found out he was innocent.
You found out?
Yes, and besides, I just thought up a great way to catch the phantom slugger.
You mean that guy who sneaks up to women on the street and kisses them while he steals their pocketbook?
That's the guy.
You don't know where it can be found, do you?
Of course I don't. Why?
I've got a girlfriend that wants to get robbed.
Oh, you mean Effie. Don't forget, he won't give him a chance to yell for help. After he kisses him, he knocks him unconscious.
Well, on Effie, it won't show. Anyway, what's your big idea?
Look, have one of the detectives dress up in women's clothes and hang around where the phantom slugger's been working. Then when he attacks, bang, our boy nabs him.
Unless bang, no boy.
Don't be silly. It's a great idea. And I'm going to tell McGovern about it today.
You're not going to tell anything to anybody except me. You've broken 3 dates in a row on account of this silly cops and robbers game, and that's all, understand?
But, Mary...
You break our date tonight, and I'll never speak to you again. That's final. Now, remember, 8 o'clock, and I mean 8.
Thank goodness I'm only engaged to her. Certainly hate to be married to a girl like that. Huh? Hey, Chief! Oh, Chief! Over here.
Oh, hello, Williams. I got a little assignment for you tonight.
Oh, not tonight, Chief. I've got a date.
That's right. You got a date to take Knuckles Mosby over to the county clink.
Knuckles Mosby? But he's innocent, Chief.
Innocent? I interviewed him after you left, and no sooner did I get my coat off than he confessed to the warehouse job and 4 other jobs we didn't even suspect him of.
Well, I'll be darned. And he told me he was the cleanest, straightest man in the country. I can imagine him being a crook and maybe even a murderer. Gee, I never dreamed he was a liar. Can you imagine that?
Oh, I nearly forgot. I have more news for you.
What?
Starting tomorrow, you're going to be an assistant deputy under detective.
An assistant deputy under detective?
Yeah. You see, there was nothing left to demote you to, so we had to make something up. Well, so long.
Well, at least I'm still on the force, even if they do make me wear my badge on my shorts. Gee, how am I going to show it when I have to arrest somebody? Oh, well, Mary will kill me if I don't show up.
You've got no right to do this to me, Williams.
Oh, be a sport, Knuckles. It's only for a few hours. I had to show up tonight, or my girl would never speak to me again.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be delivered to the clink.
You will be as soon as we're finished here. Now, remember, you're my old college chum, Charlie Jones.
Hey, ain't they going to know I never went to no college?
How can they tell?
Well, all right. Hey, what's the name of your babe's girlfriend again?
Effie. Okay, here we go. Remember now, my old college pal, Charlie Jones. And don't try to escape.
I don't like this. I'm supposed to be in a clink.
Oh, hello, Jack. Mary Circus. Oh, my goodness, a man.
Yes, this is Charlie Jones, Effie, an old college friend of mine. Charlie, this is Effie.
Oh, Mr. Jones, I'm so glad to meet you.
Hey, I know my rights, Williams. I'm supposed to be...
Shut up! Did you say Mary was dressing, Effie?
I was, but I'm ready now. Hey, who's this?
Oh, this is my old friend, Charlie Jones. Mary Carroll, Charlie. See, Charlie and I went to school together.
Yeah, that's right, babe. Harvard. How do you do?
Split me some skin, brother. I'm from Vassar.
Mary, stop clowning. Well, what do we do tonight, kids? Any suggestions?
Look, Williams, take me where I'm supposed to go. The warden is expecting me.
Warden?
Air raid warden. Air raid warden. Now, come on, let's go to a movie.
Tell me, Mr. Jones, how long have you known Jack?
Oh, about 10 years.
Let him answer.
All right, go ahead, Charlie, answer.
Oh, I've knew Jack ever since we was in college together.
You ever get a Phi Beta Kappa?
Oh, no, ma'am. We had inoculations.
Yes, they gave all new members inoculations.
That must have been to keep him from breaking out.
Mary, will you stop?
Sure, I'll stop. Now that I know what I wanted to know. I'll answer.
Good evening. Yes, I see he is.
Why, Chiefy, imagine seeing you here.
Yes, and imagine seeing Knuckles Mosby here.
Knuckles Mosby? I knew everything but the name. You mean he didn't go to Harvard at all? No, he graduated from a small college in San Francisco Bay.
Come on, let's get going.
Well, Chief, I hope you'll fire Jack now. He certainly proved that he's the worst cop on the force.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. He did come up with a pretty good idea today.
What was that?
He figured we might catch the Phantom Slugger if we sent a detective out on the street dressed like a woman.
Oh, you kind of like that one, eh, Chiefy? You going to try it?
Yeah, but with a different angle. We ain't going to send a detective out dressed like a woman. The Phantom is dangerous, and I don't want to lose a good man.
Yeah, that's right. Who are you going to send out?
You.
Well, I think you couldn't have made a... Yikes! Me?
Yes, you, and this is your last chance. Come on, Knuckles.
Me? Where does he get that stuff? He can't get away with that. Imagine me dressed in women's clothes. What are you laughing at?
Now where are you going to pin your badge?
I'll find a place. Don't worry
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of Act One of tonight's Silver Theater story, The Amazing Mr. Williams. For many months now, it's been our pleasure and privilege to spend this moment of intermission between the acts talking with you about the beauty of international sterling silver. And we hope that when it comes time for you to choose your own family silver, you'll remember what you've heard on our Sundays together. Perhaps even more particularly, we hope you'll remember the down-to-earth facts about this lovely sterling that Henry Charles is here to remind you of now.
Those facts, ladies and gentlemen, are that international sterling silver is not prohibitively expensive as its beauty and gifted craftsmanship might make you think. In many patterns, you can get a starting service for 4 persons for as little as $74. Individual place settings of 6 pieces each, which offer a grand way to build a family service, start as low as $18.75, while gifts of forks or spoons in sets of 4 come to around $15 per set. And remember what an important sterling international is. It's solid silver made by the world's foremost silver house, by craftsmen whose New England predecessors made the first coin silver spoons over 100 years ago. That's a background that can't help but fill any woman's heart with pride and affection. So plan ahead now for your own family sterling. Visit your silverware dealer and learn firsthand how easy and thrilling it is to own silver as impressive as any the world has ever created. International Sterling Silver.
And now the silver curtain rises on the second act of The Amazing Mr. Williams, starring Jack Benny and Mary Livingston. So, Chief McGovern took over the job, transforming Jack into a dainty example of American womanhood. Mary graciously lent him her dressing room for the foundation work and promised to drop in and check up on the finer points. With the hopeful persistence of a condemned man, Jack is still begging for a reprieve.
Oh, please, Chief, don't make me go through with this. I don't want to put on that dress.
Come on. Crawl into this ensemble.
A little like Harris there. I won't do it, Chief. I'm perfectly willing to die in harness, but not in a girdle.
Okay. Okay, quit and give the taxpayers a break. Mary's right. You'll never make a cop.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll show both of you a thing or two. Give me that dress.
Here, stick your arm through these holes. Okay, that does it. How does it fit?
Hey, not bad. Of course, it's a little loose in the front.
We'll fix that.
So Mary thinks I'm not a cop, eh? Give me that powder puff.
Atta girl, Williams.
Darn this powder. Can't understand how it gets up my nose when I put it under my arm. I guess women are built differently. Who's that?
It's me, Jack. Are you decent?
Yeah, come in. Well, how do I look, Mary?
First time I ever saw Whistler's mother standing up.
Well, I did the best I could.
And you've got your wig on crooked.
Well, how am I supposed to know about those things? It's the first time I've ever worn a wig.
Are you kidding?
Oh, stop, huh?
Well, I'm leaving, Williams. You know the only description we have of the slugger. About 5 feet 8, sallow skin, and usually wears a tweed suit.
A new suit or an old suit?
What's the difference?
Cuff. I get around, you know.
Just remember his description, and don't bother to keep in touch with us. We'll keep in touch with the hospital.
Well, Mary, what about my makeup? Do you think the slugger will go for me?
Which way do you mean?
You know what I mean. Do I look kissable?
I don't know. Take a look in the mirror and see for yourself.
All right, I will. Well, not bad. Not bad at all.
I might have known you'd be your type.
Well, I'm leaving. And Mary, I'm going to bring back the Phantom Slugger, or my name ain't Jacqueline Williams.
Wait a minute, Jack.
Yeah?
You're going on a dangerous mission. You know that, don't you?
Yeah?
Perhaps into the jaws of death.
Yeah?
Well, before you go, there's something I ought to tell you.
Yes, Mary.
Your slip is showing.
Thanks, kid. Gee, this is getting to be awful. 2 days and no sign of the slugger. There's a prospect. 5 feet 8, and he's wearing a tweed suit. Well, here goes. Ahoo! 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 How do you do? Lovely day, isn't it?
Do I know you?
Well, do I look like the sort of a girl who would talk to strange men?
You look like the sort of a girl that'd talk to any man.
You big thief. Didn't you dance with me the other night at the Palladium?
Not me, sister. Now beat it before I call a cop.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. You heard me. Darn it, I thought sure the slugger'd hang around this park. Well, there's a seat on that bench. Guess I'll take a load off my wedgies.
May I sit down here, madam? Such a question. I've been wishing for someone to sit by me and talk.
Thanks, but I'm much, much too tired to talk.
Oh, you got spots in the eyes. A droopy feeling, maybe.
That's right.
I know. With me, it's always the same way. Tell me, this is your voice.
This is my what?
Can a woman keep a secret from a woman? I knew it the minute I saw you.
You here?
Don't be bashful. Nature is nature.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Please. Don't get excited. Right now, it tastes good for you. And believe me, you shouldn't be scared. I remember my voice like it was yesterday. At 2 o'clock, Irving called the doctor. And while we
Pardon me, but I've got to go.
Come on. Oh. He won
days, no word from Jack. What's happened to him?
I don't know. Why do you always worry about a clown like him?
Well, this is different. Suppose some man's got him in a rumble seat and offers him a bracelet or something.
Don't be ridiculous.
I know Jack. He'll take the bracelet and then try to fight his way out.
Well, don't worry. We keep a check on every place he goes.
Where is he now?
The last I heard, he was hanging around a little dump called the Pink Lizard Bar on Vine Street. He's been there a lot, so we figure he has a line on the Slugger.
The Pink Lizard?
That's right. Quite a place, too. The safest drink to order there is a Mickey Finn.
Thanks, Chief. You've been a big help.
What'll it be this time, folks?
Oh, I'll have another Pink Lizard champagne cocktail.
Look, lady, I ain't complaining, but them champagne cocktails are beginning to run in the dough. How about a beer?
No. I'd rather have champagne.
You know, champagne is no good for the system.
Are you nuts?
Okay. Set 'em up, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Don't get me wrong, lady. I really ain't one of them tight guys. I got no use for tight guys.
Oh, me either.
They ain't gentlemen.
Well, they certainly ain't.
Any tight guy's a bum, ain't he? Ain't he?
Let's change the subject.
Okay, let's talk about you. You're pretty nifty. Hey, why do we want to stay in this dump anyhow? Let's go over to my place where we can be more private-like.
Oh, you men are all alike. You all want a girl to come up to your apartment and look at your granulated sugar.
Oh, come on. Let's get out of here.
Naughty!
Oh, come on.
Why, Trixie Hicks. How are you, darling? I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, hello, Mary.
You little devil, still flirting with men, I see.
Who's the rent?
Oh, just a girl I know.
All right, she ain't bad. Maybe she'd like to come over to my place, too, huh?
Would you mind if I whisper to her for a minute?
No, go right ahead.
I don't know what your idea is, Mary, but get out and get out fast. This guy is the Phantom Slugger.
Well, why don't you arrest him?
He's got a gun. I'm trying to get him mellow first.
On his champagne, yes. Lucky I found out where you were, Jack. I'll have the Slugger eating out of my hand in 5 minutes.
Oh, you keep out of it.
Well, it's all settled. Trixie has decided to drop out of the party.
Good.
Fine. Now, you come over to my house, mister, and I'll make you some fudge.
Don't listen to her. Come over to my house, and I'll make you some fudge with walnuts.
I'll make you some fudge with walnuts and raisins.
Well, I'll make you some fudge with walnuts and raisins and chopped liver.
Fight over me, girls. I love it.
I'll bet plenty of girls have fought over a real tough guy like you.
What makes you think I'm a tough guy?
Oh, you can't fool me. I can see that gun under your coat.
You ain't so dumb.
I'm crazy about guns. Could I see yours?
Sure, sister. Here you are.
Hey, look out. Look out. Don't point that thing at me.
Wait a minute. What happened to your voice, Trixie?
My boy? Why, I just got a little nervous, Slugger. I mean, mister.
Slugger, huh? So that's it. You ain't a dame at all. You're a cop.
Well, I'm not a very good cop.
Maybe not, but you're going to be a very dead cop. Nobody can get funny with me. Hey, what's going on here? What's that guy doing laying on the floor?
I hit him with a bottle.
Well, did you slug the dame, too?
No, she fainted.
Well, Mary, here we are in the bridal suite. How does it feel to be Mrs. Jack Williams?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Should be wonderful. She costs $20 a day. She's our first night together, and nothing is going to spoil it. Darn it, who can that be?
Maybe the bellboy is bringing your tip back.
Why should he bring it back?
Why should he go all the way to Canada to spend it?
I gave him that Canadian dime because he looked like the kind of a kid who might have a coin collection. Come in.
Hello, Williams. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but-
no, Chief. No, you promised. Don't take me away from here tonight. This is my wedding night.
Who wants you? I came to get married.
Me?
Yeah, we made you a deputy on account of the swell job you did on the Slugger.
What?
And there's a murder on the south side that has a sort of a woman's angle. course, if you're not interested.
Not interested? Where's my hat? Where's my coat?
You're going?
I'll say I am. It's the call of duty.
But what'll I do here all by myself?
You can play gin rummy with the bellboy. See you in the morning. Good night, dear.
$12 for a pair of red satin pajamas to play gin rummy in. Oh, well. Hello, operator. Give me the room clerk. Room clerk, cancel this suite until tomorrow. I'm going to YMCA. What? But it's just like it was when I came in. Look, I didn't even sit on it. But I haven't even opened my suitcase. Look, I'm not going to pay $20 for a bridal suite. I can't do it.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack Benny and Mary Livingston, for a swell show. You finished up our season for us in a burst of glory. Well, now for a very special program announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Beginning next week and continuing during the summer months, International Sterling plans to bring you a specially noteworthy program of news called This is London, and featuring the chief of Columbia's European news staff, Ed Murrow. His book, This is London, has been widely read and acclaimed, and his radio talks with the man in the street in London have been popular with Americans for a long, long time. Mr. Murrow will continue these broadcasts direct from London every Sunday night at this time over most of these same stations. To those of our friends who will not be reached by Silver Theater's news program during the summer, we hope we'll be back together again in the fall. And now, before I say good night and a temporary goodbye, let me say again to everyone else, be sure to listen to Ed Murrow, broadcasting from London next Sunday night. Good night.
In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen,